There we go. There we are. All right. I think I see you guys now. Yeah, it's StreamYard. So I fucking hate it. I hate it, but I trying to use it. Can you guys be Steph? Can you hear me all right? Coming through loud and clear. I don't have any fucking noise suppression on this through StreamYard though, so it might not. I don't know if it's gonna. It might be a little bit more noisy, but it shouldn't be too bad with this mic. You can hear me all right. Groovy. Cheers to everyone. I'm going to yap with you guys for a few, and then we're going to throw up this link. If anybody wants to join TV on the screen in a little while, that'd be awesome. I keep encouraging the Trumpers to check to join me, but you know that's not going to happen. Come on. I'm always willing to learn, but they're never willing to teach you anything. I know. Shocker, right? Funny bunnies. So it is Epstein Files Eve. And yeah, I don't know. It's going to be probably, oh, maybe not for me so much. A busy next 24 hours for like all the talking heads. I'll post the link here shortly, Steph. If you want to join, that'd be great. Nels, what's up, brother? Darlene, cheers to you guys. Ow. Even though I just have straight coffee tonight, sadly. Fucking Nels is over there with his fucking handle of vodka. Can't even pour me a fucking shot or two. Anderson Kelly says W beard, bro. I don't know what that means. What does W mean? Is that a win? Do I got a winning beard? A little bit short. I've had it a little bit longer. Anyway, Anderson, welcome to the stream. Your first time to TV2 Live? Oh, are you a Trucker John subscriber too? I try and catch him as much as I can. Was he having a beer on his stream the other day? I hope it wasn't one of his trucking streams. So what do you guys think? Forever now, I've just been pretty much settled that we won't see any files with Trump's implicating him in any sort of fucking shitty situation. I mean, my guess is, whatever, you know, and we'll go into why I think that we won't see Trump's name, or why I thought anyways. I don't know anymore. As we grow closer, I'm pretty up in the air about what the fuck is going to happen because of, well, just Trump's actions this last week. I mean, he's always bonkers, right? But his actions this last week are could be telling, I guess, maybe. But yeah, he you know, his fucking speech last night was insane. But so, I mean, the DOJ is, because of Trump, is obligated to release these files, but there's no one to hold them accountable, right? So I don't really know how well that's gonna go. I don't know that. Yeah, exactly. Nelson says it's almost heavily redacted Epstein files time. So it's either going to be that some shit's coming out that Trump isn't going to like, though I just can't imagine they're going to release everything. There's just no fucking way. I mean, unless he's ready to resign, I don't know. It's going to be very interesting. But my guess is that we're just not going to see, or my guess was anyways, that we aren't going to see anything incriminating on Trump at all. So they just, I don't know how many millions of dollars worth of overtime that Bondi has paid to, or Patel has paid to FBI agents to, go through all those files and redact Trump's name. But we know, obviously, there's a digital footprint with any of this stuff. So nobody can even view this shit without they're leaving a mark saying, hey, somebody was here viewing it and it was so-and-so or whatever. So, or this account, that account, this agent, that agent. Steph says Trump's got his own Sharpie out right now, fucking blacking out shit himself. Well, Steph asked if that's why Bongino stepped down. I think a lot of people are suggesting that. I think it's funny because I'm like, how long before Bongino is not going to be able to just go back to podcasting and trashing Trump. I can tell you that much, unless he wants a whole lot of fucking, trumped up fucking legal issues, because certainly Trump will do well. I mean, right? I can see it. He'll go after Bongino and get Ms. Bondi to fucking draw up some charges. Just got to, they have all kinds of crimes just looking for someone to pin them on. So I think it'll be, my hope is that like Bongino realizes what a complete fuckbag he's been and just goes away, right? Like if he actually now wants to be a good American, he should just go sit the fuck down and shut the fuck up for the rest of his days, right? I mean, I think most of us would be just completely fucking embarrassed about what lousy Americans we were if we acted like Bongino, right? I think I am right. I don't think I say that too often. I hope not, but in this case, Bongino was a clear embarrassment to himself, the country, his family. If he really give a fuck, he would get his shit packed up, which I guess he already has. He's out. Go fire up that fucking camera and microphone and start telling America the truth, you fucking slime bag. You defended this prick that you now probably understand. Like it just got too much all of a sudden, Bongino, where you're like Lindsey Graham. Count me out. I'm done. Enough is enough. You know what I mean? Fucking punks. You are a fucking Navy SEAL, dude? Really? That's fucking a scary thought. What are we teaching those folks? Holy shit. Go fucking bury your head, Bongino. Go bury your fucking head. And if you don't, you should just be out there fucking apologizing America until your ass falls off. No joke. There's so many people I'm sure that feel absolutely that way about you and many of the others. You guys, what did you guys get out of this? I mean, how many fucking of your podcast fucking fans are you going to lose? Or did you lose? Because you fucking, how did you really think that Trump was innocent? I'm just, I guess I don't understand mass hysteria and being brainwashed. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I guess that has to be the difference, right? So that's some fucking crazy shit. We know he is going to, he isn't going to be able to just go out and start trashing Trump, or, there's just no way in hell. I mean, first of all, if he wants to keep any of his fucking fanboys, he's going to have to explain why he left in less than a year's time. I mean, was it because you didn't know what the fuck you were doing and you were completely unqualified for the position, like the director? I don't know. It is going to be a full freaking news cycle, though, because no matter what is released or not released, it's gonna draw a lot of attention, right? Like, they're going to, there's going to be the excuses from the right, and just the calling out of the fucking garbage from the left and everybody else, all the sane folks. Hey Bear, what's up, sister? Cheers to you. Even though I just got straight coffee, I'm a little disappointed. Fucking Nelson. Never sharing, bastard. What else we got? It looks like maybe this. I'm sure you guys have all heard of we're all know about the Brown University shootings, tragedy, two students. Thankfully, I think that's still that was it. Not that, just saying, it could have been worse. Two students killed, unfortunately. 8 or 9 injured, and it seems like those ones are gonna survive and live. I don't know what kind of shape they're in, what injuries they suffered, so our hearts go out to them and their families. I did see an interview with one of the students she wasn't shot this time, thankfully, but she was shot in the stomach as a teenager in high school, for fuck's sake. And then, of course, not only does that amazing fucking president we have, just say the most vile, disgusting things about Rob Reiner, almost praising Reiner's son for killing him, right? Literally, that's like what it was like just completely justifying, almost praising what he did. And now Trump's coming out, just bashing the victims. And I say victims because he was lighting up Brown University for not having enough fucking cameras. It's like, that's your first thought? He hates every goddamn educational institution that there is. And we know why. He loves the dumb people. And we see them. Many of us talk to too many of them every day. Yeah, exactly. Steph, that I think for many of us, Steph, like, it just seems, and most of us have said so, same thing you do. Doesn't matter if they're Democrat or Republican. Round them motherfuckers up. Round them motherfuckers up. But that ain't, it's. So anyway, Steph says that the left doesn't care if they're Democrats or Republicans. If they're pedophiles, they need to go to prison. And that is 100% true. So Nicole Wallace did have a couple of the survivors on. her show today. You know, they want transparency. I kind of got the feeling that they're already disappointed. And I mean, why wouldn't they be? Trump campaigned on releasing these files. And now he's going to wait until the absolute final hour to release them. If he wanted them released, why is he waiting until the very last minute that the law allows him to have? Bear says she just sent me a link to the last version or the final version of her video. Let's chill. Bear, I wish I could bring it up, but I can't using the StreamYard software. That's why I have no music. I don't have no graphics. Oops, I don't want to do that. See, now I'm starting to, that's got me clicking around. Yeah, but I will watch it, sister, for sure. And I'm sure I'll be streaming tomorrow night. I won't be on StreamYard, so I'll definitely share it. Yeah, Steph says then there's nothing to force him to release him. There really isn't. I mean, it's the DOJ that's obligated by law now. The law that Trump signed, right? They're the ones that are now obligated under law to release these by midnight tomorrow night. But there's no one to hold the DOJ accountable, right? I mean, that would be the president on Congress or Congress. Like the president could clean house, whatever. He could replace Bondi. You know, I'm just walking through what the what law-abiding presidents are capable of. And of course, Congress, I mean, look at you got Mike Johnson. This is all going to be over, but not soon enough. I don't even, what do we have? 319 days, half a dozen hours left or something, a couple hours until the midterm elections. I know, Bear. Bear, you do not know how badly I wish there was some way I could get my OBS streaming software. I love it. And just be able to click a tab and fucking bring people in as I wanted, right? It'd be so great instead of, and I don't really mind the StreamYard. I'm getting more used to it, but it's like I'm streaming from some other studio where I don't have any of my goodies or whatever, you know? It is too long, but and I mean, Trump can do a lot more damage in the next year. If we look at what he's done, the damage he's done this year so far, and you think, well, he's got another year to do an equal amount of damage, it's going to be tough. I mean, I think I said the other day that I really don't see us fully recovering on the world stage in my lifetime. Not regaining, not able to not folks regaining their trust in us as a nation, right? Like our allies for sure. And even folks that aren't our allies that may be neutral, you know, what are their thoughts about us? I mean, it's embarrassing that fucking dumb bitch Susie, and ladies, it's not just ladies. I call men bitches too. If my mouth offends you, I do apologize. I'm thoroughly disgusted, and I'm always honest with you guys. I'm not all bent out of shape, but I'm thoroughly disgusted. You know, that chatter Susie said, TV, what do you think about us deporting people who can't or won't work? And I'm like, what do you mean who can't work, you fucking dumbass? Should fucking 89-year-old grandma still be fucking out there making rivets? Waiting tables? Driving truck? What is it? People like that are truly, I mean, It's very I think it's sad. I guess it's a failure on my part or a shortcoming, to say the least, that I cannot stand these people, and I feel like for me, there is, like, no limits to how they should be dealt with. I'm short of taking anybody out, right? No unaliving people, maybe a few fucking steel toes to the kidneys, whatever. Yeah, that's how I feel. I mean, you guys might, all right, Troy, calm down. That's a little harsh. Look what they're doing. Look what they're supporting, you guys. Don't ever forget that. They cannot stand you or me or anybody that isn't a Trumper. They would absolutely love nothing more than to see us be turned into worm food. That's not being dramatic. I mean, how much does it take of this bullshit before we realize that these people are vile? To use their words, they are evil. I know I shouldn't use that word. It's ridiculous. But it's I cannot stomach these people. I have absolutely no remorse about how I feel about them and not just what I think they deserve, but what they deserve. You know what I mean? We've all seen it. Cheering for the collapse of our economy, cheering for the collapse of our democracy, absolutely fine with Trump dismantling the Constitution and all laws concerning it, whatever. Absolutely insane. Insane. It's like when the colonists, colonialists sent the grievances to the king. What were written in the Declaration of Independence are the exact same things Trump is guilty of, like to the T. I sat here for 3 years now. The last 2 years of the last 2.5 years at least of Trump's or Biden's administration, saying that we do not, there's no reason to be as shitty and fight the way they do. And then thank God for Bill, because he helped change my mind on that. And it's like, if we want to fucking lay down and take it up the ass, then we don't want to fight the way they're fighting. There is no rules, right? These people are absolutely all in on seeing every one of us. I mean, they say it. How many of us have you seen say that we don't want a Republican Party anymore? The best thing would be if we never had a Republican Party. That would be absolutely devastating. Even with the shitty Republican Party we have, not that I think we need to continue that one, but we need more parties, not less. But that's not how they feel about it. And is what that is it's just a nod to fucking a monarchy, right? Well, if you only have one party and it's fucking ruled by the elite, you got yourself a king. Steph says, sounds like something Hitler would say. He didn't like people that were just saying, yeah, that's 100%, Steph. I was just blown away. I've seen her say some really shitty crap, but it does give me, and I don't feel guilty about it, but it gives me, it helps me knowing that clearly people making those kinds of statements that we need to deport disabled natural born Americans, like what, maybe to the whatever that fucking prison is down there in El Salvador. It it's clear to me that those kind of people are very, very miserable in their life. I mean, fuck, they said that America's like an exclusive club with bouncers at the door. We're not a fucking exclusive club. We should be and want to be our, you know, most sane patriots, real patriots. No, we are the exact opposite of an exclusive club, or at least that's what our founding was on, right? Nell says, I'm a proud anti-fascist, aka Antifa. You won't deport whole Nelson, though. Fucking A, brother, we bust your ass out. Darlene says, TV2, exactly. Look how they lied on me and talk trash about me because I didn't support the clown piece of shit. Yeah, it takes a lot of, you know, Darlene, I think I'm really proud of the way our crew has seen just what you said there, that, look, man, no, none of us, you know, and you and I haven't even really discussed it much because I don't think there's any reason to. You changed your political views, or you seen the light, and that's all. That's good enough for us, right? That's all anybody, that's all any American or human should ask, is that we just do our best each day. And hopefully tomorrow is going to be a better job than what we did today, right? I fail miserably at that here and there. But you just keep moving forward. Don't let that shit bother you, Darlene. We all just have to keep working on ourselves. Mac, what's up, mother brother? Macaroni in the house. Yeah. Sorry, just looking around. I wish I could. Usually I'm able to fucking have a little. Oh, maybe I don't know if I hate making you guys sit here and suffer through me relearning every time I use this damn app, but A Bear says, my sister-in-law makes these chocolates for Christmas, and I swear they are like crack. I don't like chocolate, and it goes from 1 to 5 in an instant. I'm assuming he meant 1. It goes from 2 to 5 in an instant. I don't know about you, A Bear. I don't know how it is that I love you so much when you're not a chocolate person. And I think you like those chocolate oranges, which I think I said I don't mind. Like, I can have a bite or two of one of them, but then I don't know. I only do chocolate and cherries for fruit. That's it. Yeah, no worries, A Bear. I figured that. Johnny Jihad says, please remove me from your stream TV. Johnny, your wish is my command. Come back when you can when you can borrow some jewels or whatever. Johnny Wad. Bye-bye, Johnny J. Wad. All right. I am just it's so funny that this is how I've been since last night, you guys. It's so fucking funny the Trump tide is like, God damn, TV2 has just been out of shape today. And I'm literally like yapping with those guys giggling like I am now. I'm like, I don't think so, dude. I'm like, did you see your president's fucking speech last night? How could that make me anything but ecstatic? I mean, holy fuck. Merry Christmas, America. Up yours, you fucking evil libs. Man. Good stuff. We're gonna, I tell you what, we got a fucking mess. It's, you know what? The adrenaline is gonna be gone after we get rid of his ass. Whatever it is. I don't know. All right. We're hoping for the spring of 2027, right? Spring of 2027, you guys. Oh. God, it is really skinny. I gotta have. Well, at least you guys won't see my. You won't have to deal with my fucking Trumpy hands, because I'm pretty terrible about that too. Talking with my hands. It's like the singer of REO said, "Talk to me with your hands." Fucking Johnny Dickwad. Anyways, what else? What else, you guys? I think, I don't know. I've tried staying up on the ACA thing. I believe it's just they have the petition signatures, I believe, to force the vote. I don't think the vote's been forced. It could have been today, could be tomorrow. I mean, they're capable of doing that, but obviously Mike Johnson has pretty much checked out. I'm sure he's going to be cleaning out his office soon. I don't know. I mean, it would take a Republican to, I forget what the fuck, maybe you guys can help me out. What's that term where one person can declare them unfit or whatever, the fucking call for a new speaker vote. Anyways, I don't know. I mean, he's failing. His Republican, colleagues aren't happy with him, but a lot of them probably don't really respect or care much about Trump either, and they don't say anything about that. So I don't know. I had a great stoner moment today. Bear says we must have had great weed last year when we were in the Christmasing, because today I discovered I had sorted out ornaments by color. I was watching Lex Friedman last night. He had a really cool cat on there that like a biologist, but he's just doing all kinds of crazy experiments and using tools for that, like physicists use in this shit, but in totally unconventional ways. And anyways, they put up this diagram and it had six different areas, and each one was a picture of a spider web, and the first one was a normal spider web normally, or a normal spider sober, and then the other five were the web that spider created while on pot, alcohol, LSD, sleeping pills, and like mushrooms or something, benzene or whatever that is. I don't know. Maybe that's not. The only mushrooms I know of are psilocybin, though I know there's some other names for the magic ones. Yeah, I will put a link up here in a little bit. I'm going to probably, I'm going to yap for a minute more, and I'll have to do a BRB, and then, I'll throw up the link, and I'd love to have any of you guys join me. You don't have to have your picture up or video up. Just if you don't want, just your microphone will work. If I don't know you, and you're still welcome to join, but I won't be able to put your video up for obvious reasons. Yeah, I wasn't really impressed, A-Bear. Like, I thought maybe you'd see some really fucking insane, like, patterns in these spider webs. So really kind of just, if you look at it, you might assume, hey, man, drugs are bad, right? Look at the fucking spider webs. They're all fucking jacked up. But any of you who, like me, have experimented with acid or mushrooms, you're never the same, and in a good way, I think, in a good way. It just opens up doors that I don't think can be opened living just a kind of an organic, natural, clean, sober life. And I know that might sound a little bit wacky, like I've always used this analogy. Like I've always thought that the Beatles would be great musicians had they never done smoked pot or done acid, but they wouldn't have wrote the same songs, right? There would be no Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds. Yeah, that would be pleasing to my OCD too, A-Bear, for sure. Oh, thank God there's no red ones next to the green ones, for fuck's sake. A-Bear, you should have seen me making my digital Christmas tree there, my virtual Christmas tree, making sure the ornaments were uniform around the tree. I'm not kidding you. I swear I had to fucking tell myself to fuck off. I'm like, it's fucking good enough. Nobody is going to notice that at all. Like, nobody gives a fuck that ornament is maybe just a little bit closer to one than it could be, and whatever. Yeah, strawberry fields. Right on, A-Bear. Strawberry fields forever. Living is easy with eyes closed. Misunderstanding all you see. Do, do, do. Yeah, Mrs. V liked him too. I had to bring the Lappy down to the living room the other night. Oh, when it was Sunday when we were watching football together, I set up a stream so I could yap with you guys, and I went and sat in the living room and with the Lappy and yapped with her, watched some football. I'm like, check out my tree. Pretty cool, huh? She got a big smile. She isn't necessarily that impressed with whatever it is I do up here. Yeah. It's always nice when the wife loves you and appreciates you. Or at least is humored, right? Is that it, ladies? Like, just manners and a good sense of humor? Not sure how much I have of either of those, but anymore anyway. So we covered, it's Epstein file Eve. Dan Bongino has exited stage right. I didn't finish my thought. Apparently the Brown University shooting I didn't finish my thought. For fuck's sake, you guys, I'm terrible. Nobody noticed that I just started yapping about the 2 students that were killed and the 8 or 9 injured, and then I just fucked off completely. They are now saying that the Boston professor that was killed in his home is likely connected to the Brown University shooter. That now I would start, if I, probably nobody really listening to me from that area other than A Bear, and I don't think she's like super close to where it all went down, but this motherfucker's moving around, man. I mean, you going from fucking Providence to Boston and doing dirty deeds. People need to be careful and concerned. A-Bear asked if I've seen the series Elsbeth. I just found it, and you made me think of it because I have Xmas shows that involves being colorblind. I'm working on not spoiling. No, I don't. A-Bear, I'm just not like a fiction person, really. I don't do movies. I don't do shows or series like that. Not even sitcoms anymore. I'm quite the bore when it comes to entertainment, television, I guess. I'm a freaking documentary nut. Like I said, I spent I don't know how many, well, whatever. I dicked around after the stream last night, and then Lex Friedman's podcasts are 3+ hours long. So I watched a 3-hour one of that and then fell asleep to another one, which I'll probably catch back up on tonight. I should I have suggested shows you guys love and watch to Mrs. V, and I know she's gotten into a couple of them. Maybe it was the Stranger Things, and I don't know. Misunderstanding all you see. Do, do, do. Thanks for the earworm, by the way, Mac. I owe you, brother. Before this stream ends, I'll get you back. Strawberry fields for... And now you're making all the rest of the chatters pay, too, because they have to listen to me sing. Sing. Gumby says, Merry Christmas. He's got his Led Zepp guitar. Yeah, I still can't read the Led Zeppelin, but trust me, it's the Led Zeppelin guitar. It says Led Zeppelin on it anyway. And if I need help, Mac, I can always count on A Bear. She is a genius at earworms, I'll tell you. I mean, I could just start throwing out song titles like the Barney song. How's that, Mac? What do you think about the Barney song, Mac? Grunge Grumpy. Ted, what's up, brother? Happy holidays and cheers to you. Looks like we're going to have a brown Christmas here in West Michigan, dude. Which I have to tell you, Ted, I'm kind of all right with, because this fucking snow and cold bullshit that we've been dealing with for the last 3 weeks is fucking just it's too much. but it was almost 45 today, and almost all the snow is all the snow is off our roof, icicles down, all that good stuff, thankfully. Driveway's getting cleared where we snow blowed, so um, my wood piles are all snow's all gone off them, so yeah. Yeah, you too? Good. Yeah. I just, I mean, we have plenty of winter left coming, right? We know that, especially here in Michigan. We know that it ain't over yet. But I tell you what, we get through the holidays, and I feel like winter moves along quick after that. Like the whole month of, like November and December is all this anticipation. Well, there was no anticipation about winter this December. It was here. And it's supposed to be pretty damn nice until around the 4th or 5th of January. Nice-ish. I think we're going to be back into 20-degree temps tomorrow with some snow, but then it's going to be right back above freezing for a few days after that. Hopefully I'm going to have good travel weather. Yeah, did you get some rain, Darlene? We're supposed to. We're supposed to get like mixed rain, snow. A-Bear says she's going to send me a vid of Gumby in a Leatherman outfit and roller skates in San Francisco. YouTube took it down. Oh, it's a nudity? I haven't seen Retsy in a while, and I hope she's okay. I don't know if you guys have caught her in the White House chat at all recently. It's been a couple weeks. She got me a bunch of No Kings memes or memes. God, why do I keep saying that? And there was one with the nude bicycle ride in Portland, right? And YouTube, they didn't take it down, but they made my stream 18 and over or something like that. I'm like, are you fucking kidding? It was just a meme stream anyways. That's all I was doing was running a meme reel, but had the one flipping, and it wasn't like somebody's cock was hanging out. It just showed a dude and a lady's bare ass. I mean, I can sit here and talk the way I do, and it's fine, I guess, but you can't show a human's, if you want to show a dog's ass, good, cat's ass, bird's ass, weasel's ass. You want to show Trump, who's an ass, all good, but you can't show a human ass. America is uptight, I'm telling you. Oh no, Ted, that happened to you, brother? You have a hernia mesh infection? God damn it, don't say that, dude. I know that I have a hernia, and it's, I mean, I know that I do. It must not be real bad, I guess, because I can still work and lift stuff, but there's times that I just know it is not right back there, down there. Yeah, wishing you all the best, Ted. Get well. Do whatever you got to do. I know you probably were resting. That's not like the infection wasn't. Jesus, did they screw up, brother, in the cert? Just, an unfortunate thing that happens once in a while? Oh, the mesh is 22 years old. Oh, wow. Yeah, I guess I don't know enough about them. Hernia. I know damn well I have one. I don't know what to say. Sooner or later, it'll have to be dealt with, but wow. Yeah, exactly. Max says even hearing about a hernia hurts. A-Bear says, in all fairness, there are a few male parts in full view in your Gumby video, right? Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, I don't know how YouTube some of these YouTube I don't have you guys ever come across it? You're gonna be probably be like, "Why the hell are you getting porn suggestions on YouTube TV? What are you searching out?" But I'm telling you, there are some sketchy ass short videos and channels on YouTube, and if you go to them, they have links to basically their personal porn sites. It's fucking crazy. I think, "Really? You guys can sit there and do this, and I can't have someone's fucking white ass cheek, you know, in a comedy context?" It's in good fun. No, I gotcha. Yeah, so I'll watch it. I watch it in private at a minimum. Maybe I could do some blurring or something of the video. All right, so the Epstein Files Eve, Bongino um, stepping down, the Brown University shooter now connected to the Boston professor murder, ACA votes, or trying to get the ACA extended, which I hear it's already affecting people, period. It's going to affect some folks, period. No matter what happens, there's going to be some added costs. All right, you guys, give me like 5-ish minutes at least, whatever. I got to go fire up the Keurig, make another cup of coffee. I'm going to post the link, and when I get back, anybody wants to join me on screen for a few minutes, I'll just get one of you guys at a time so I can yap with you. But I'd love to have anyone and everyone that wants to give their piece, man. That's what this channel's all about, always been about, just fucking getting in here and just yapping with the everyday regular folks, awesome regular folks like yourself. So hang tight. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back for a second. I'm back for a second. I try to get the dogs all settled and shit before I do these streams. And of course, Roxy is so fucking whatever. She's an island. She didn't want to go out after she ate. So, of course, I go down to make my coffee and she's wanting out. And so I'm going to have to run back down there in a few minutes and let her back in. She kills me with that shit. All right, let's nope. That's not it. Let's try this. Oh, maybe they did. They did both posts. Yeah, I don't know about that second one, you guys. I don't have a paid subscription to StreamYard, but anyways, that should, one of those links, if not both, should bring you into the studio. And so anybody wants to join me, like I said, you can. If I don't know you, I won't be able to put a picture up or your video, but if you want to audibly join the stream for a minute, be more than happy to have you. There are some, I'll tell you what though, if I ever got to the point where this channel could support itself in that manner, I would certainly find some sort of subscription app that I could that would be good to use. Like these some of the music streamers that a few of us watch and are sub to, they use StreamYard and do like, you know, have folks on jamming out and it sounds great. They, you know, but you can't even I can't even play music right now for you guys like from a file because it fucking sounds like it's underwater. I don't know, whatever. It's free. I'm not bitching. I mean, it works great for this sort of thing for sure, for a freebie. I was going to say, as a Dutchman, I appreciate it, but maybe as a Dutchman, I expect it. Okay, I just want to make sure that I will be able to, I will see you guys when someone pops in. God, there's a lot of different fucking neat little tabs on the side of this app, but anyways. All right, let me go see if I can get that hound dog inside. I don't like rush. She's in no hurry. She's got to find her spot to, you know, pinch her loaf. All right, be right back. Yeah. They're all happy cats now. Sitting on the other side of you guys, or sitting with you guys on the other side of the camera. They'll only be up here until Roscoe decides that he needs to go fucking bark at the melting snow or some shit. Damn hound dogs. I actually think I love them or something. All right, so here we are, round 2. Appreciate all you guys coming by. If you haven't, hit the thumbs up or down, share with those you love, those you don't. Subscribe and ring my all bell. Oh, I know what else I wanted to talk about a little bit was the Susie Wiles, Trump's chief of staff. That's quite the story, isn't it? I can't. The big one was that she said dealing with Trump was like dealing with an alcoholic, and it's bonkers, you guys. How fucked up. I mean, and he probably doesn't get. It's like he probably is seriously ADHD. I mean, we've all seen that. Whoever the last person to talk to Trump, that's the idea that he gets stuck in his head for the rest of the day or night or whatever. But it's like it's astounding, really, isn't it? I mean, what did she think was going to happen? And it's not like it was. She slipped up in one interview and gave her raw opinion. It's like 11 interviews with this Vanity Fair journalist, right? It's like, I don't know. You can't, I mean, how can you sit there and trash Trump like that without him going off on you? It's pretty bonkers, isn't it? But yeah. We haven't heard the end of that, the last of that, because Susie Wiles has actually been around for quite some time. And she's, obviously we probably wouldn't agree with her position on a lot of things. I mean, certainly how she can support this administration, unless she just is a mole, right? Is she that hardcore true blue conservative that she went in knowing that we were going to need some sort of sane people? And I don't think she's sane at all, but how do you, I mean, she's a serious person. She's not a dumb person. She's been around and in this game for a very, very long time. So it wasn't a miscalculation or misstep or misspeaking on her part at all. There's just no way that's possible. Not through 11 separate interviews, and not coming from this lady. She knows what she's doing and saying. 100%. She was absolutely clear-minded, I'm assuming, when doing this, doing these interviews. So I think there's going to be a lot more that's going to come out about, that we're going to hear more from her. I don't know if like the entirety of the Vanity Fair interviews have been released. I'll be honest, I don't do a lot of reading that kind of crap, even about Trump. We know he's a fuck up. We know this administration has lost their way. They never had their way. I mean, they've become, and Rick Wilson said it really well too the other day. He said that these people have been surrounded for like 10 years now, right? like surrounded, and not necessarily the Susie Wiles, but the Bondis, the Patels, Bonginos, right? There's just it's like Fox and Friends. That's what the Trump administration is. It's like Fox and Friends 2.0, right? They've been surrounded by these people. Newsmax, OAN, RSBN, that fucking trash fucking YouTube channel. Oh my gosh. It's amazing. It's amazing. These people have been surrounded by these ass kissing, media nuts for 10 years. And just, hey, what could, and these people from Fox and Newsmax, OAN, etc., they aren't journalists, they're in there kissing ass because they want to be on the inside. They want to have stories they can share that they know people are going to realize, hey, they're right in there talking with the people of the Trump administration, close aides, Trump himself, blah, blah, blah. And so they don't give a fuck if they're reporting anything worthy or even being, doing, I don't know if like if our free press has any sort of obligation to us. I mean, clearly if they do, they're not they're not being responsible for that anymore. Anybody, I guess my age and older, at least, hopefully there's folks in the younger generations that get the importance of it, for sure, what it was in the past. And if you look at how important the free press was in the past, you got to think we still have to, we could use some sort of a semblance of that today yet, right? I mean, because people like me ain't fucking bringing the news reaching the world. You know what I'm saying? So and I went off on ABC, right, a few weeks ago or whatever it was, because they're just cowards. Anybody bowing down, I'm happy whatever that they didn't, that they made the choices they did concerning like Jimmy Kimmel or whatever, but like just, settling out of court for not, I don't know. I don't get it. It's like newspapers never, or whatever, news networks, they didn't shy away from, they knew that, these reporters, when they get in there and are going after these stories and they get into the dirty stories, they know it's going to be tough. They know they're going to catch hell from these people, supporters. And even though all that kind of shit's gotten way, way, way out of hand with, Trump's fucking cult threatening people, harming people, marching around the streets with guns like fucking Barney badasses with their fucking camouflage and bright red hat. So that part of it has to be tough, I guess, just like, but what do you do? If these folks would have been better off, a lot of them, Republican lawmakers, whatever, if they had found a fucking respectable, self-respecting, honorable place to stand, right? When all this shit started, like you should just always kind of have a self-respecting, honorable place to stand. I mean, hopefully and if you don't, hopefully that's what you're shooting for each day. They wouldn't have the problems that they have. Right? I mean, if they wanted to fucking go away or whatever, fine. I was thinking about Adam Kinzinger the other day and how he said in one of his interviews, he said, almost all his family was fucking hated him for being on the J6 select committee. And you could just tell how it hurt him because he was just doing what is right. You know, he not even just, you know, it's you're a human first, right? Then an American. I don't know. It's pretty crazy. So anyways, I don't know exactly what I was thinking about him, but I hope some of that shit heals. I hope it all heals, you know, for those folks. None of us could really stand Liz Cheney or her dad. But being true patriots, we're not so fucking caught up in ourselves that we can't recognize when one of these people stand up and are not just doing the right thing, because normally we wouldn't just fucking pat each other on the back for doing the right thing, right? That should come pretty naturally, right? Or it should, you know. But with what she had to deal with, you know, and I think it was good that a lot of us on the left, you know, we're not afraid to stay. I know I've had conversations with some of you folks that I've known for a long time and love, and that weren't, that's, you know, still pretty disgusted with Cheney because she blew it with the first fucking impeachment, not voting to out him, or convict him. But you have to, you know, when people make those changes, I think you have to fucking prop them up and thank, you know, say, hey, you know, I'm here in whatever way I can support you, because it's going to be tough now going against a fucking tyrant like Trump. Yeah, Darlene says they have an obligation to the public. They just getting away with their bullshit now. Well, I posted the link. I can pin it too. If anybody wants to yap with TV for a minute. I am going to just scroll through some news here again for a second. Still kind of feeling like there's something that is going to come down yet from Trump. And maybe it's just, you know, the anticipation of the files tomorrow, which probably won't, you know, the deadline is like midnight. So we're going to kind of expect that, I guess. Let me read you guys this story a minute on the Brown University, because I've been wanting to catch up on this myself. So this is from the Daily Beast. Investigators believe that there may be a connection between shock killings at two of the country's most renowned universities, sources say. The murder of an acclaimed Massachusetts Institute of Technology professor may be tied to the mass shooting that left two students dead at Brown. Officials close to the investigation tell the Boston Globe and WPRI. Authorities are currently probing a potential connection, the Globe reports. The FBI previously said that no evidence suggested a tie between the two grisly slayings, but sources told CNN on Thursday afternoon that the investigators believe they have identified the suspect in the Brown shooting. The station, Boston 25, reported shortly after that there is an arrest warrant for the Brown University shooting suspect. See, now I haven't heard that. So why are they going to give this guy's name or what? In both cases, the gunman who perpetrated each attack or both potentially had evaded arrest for days, unsettling those with ties to each university, which are just 52 miles apart from each other by car. The first shooting occurred Saturday afternoon during the final exams, Brown University campus in Providence, Rhode Island. A gunman opened fire, unarmed students, engineering building. We already know the story. 2 days later, a gunman entered a home of MIT professor Nuno Loureiro in Brookline, Massachusetts, and shot him multiple times. Loureiro was a 47-year-old physics professor from Portugal, was rushed to the hospital, but died from his injuries on Tuesday morning. Okay, so they say they have an arrest warrant, but are not. This story isn't given his name. All right, whatever. I'm not going to keep digging through that. It must be out there. I mean, I can't. Yeah, I don't know, unless somehow they don't want to tip the guy off or something. That's the only reason I can imagine that they wouldn't. If a judge issued an arrest warrant, I don't know why they wouldn't make that public, in this case, other than they're afraid that it would give the dude a heads up or something. I don't know. Pretty strange. I mean, the Daily Beast isn't terrible. It's not like the greatest outlet in the world, but it's not bad at all. I'm just surprised that they didn't have the name of the guy. Maybe the police didn't release it. Excuse me. Living is easy with eyes closed. Misunderstanding all you see. It's hard to be someone sometimes, but it all works out. It doesn't matter much to me. It's always hard being TV. I mean, sometimes. It looks like we have a guest, Oliver Hahn. Oliver didn't even stop into chat first. Here we go. Oliver, what's up?
Hi.
How are you?
Pretty good.
What's on your mind tonight? Oh. That's pretty funny. So I've never done this. I've never had someone pop in that obviously I'm not going to have on there. I was all right with, I already forgot Mr. Hahn's first name, but Oliver. But then Oliver disappeared and Wilma Dickfit popped up. It's pretty funny. I knew that we would probably get. I knew that we would probably get one of those buggers. That's funny. That's why I can't put a stranger's video or picture up, because we would have had Dave Insau, who is probably Wilma Dickfit. That's kind of creative, I guess. Like, hey, would you blow me? Should we try Oliver one more time? Oliver, are you there? Nope. Oliver left. All right. I understand sometimes, I'm trying to give folks a chance. I don't know that Oliver and Wilma Dickfit are the same person, but Oliver says no. Yeah. Oliver, let me bring you back up. Oliver, are you there?
Yes, I accidentally closed the tab.
Yeah, no worries, brother. What's going on?
I am not the same guy as that other one, just to be clear.
Yeah, no worries, man. I have a lot of fans, so to speak. What's your thoughts? What's on your mind?
Well, I was just coming to check in and see how your day's been. I've been watching your stuff for a while.
Oh, cool. Well, my days are slow now that it's winter, but I'm okay with that. Obviously, a lot in the news keeping me occupied. How about you?
Pretty good.
Yeah, we're doing good here. Just anticipating the Epstein files.
Hang on, I'll be right back.
Sure. All right, we have Jaden Colson. Jaden Colson. Can you hear me?
Yeah, that's how you pronounce my name. It's Colson, yeah.
Welcome to the stream. What's on your mind?
Not much. How are you?
I'm good.
Yeah, I've been anticipating the Epstein files as well. I'm pretty stoked for them.
What do you think? You think we'll see anything incriminating on Trump or with his name?
Hopefully.
Well, right. What difference it'll make, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they have until about midnight tomorrow night, and I expect that it'll be sometime, at least after 5 tomorrow, that they'll.
Yeah.
Yeah, so anything else on your mind or you want to share?
No.
All right. You take care.
All right.
These guys are terrible at trolling. Anyways, thanks to Jaden Colson and Wilma Dickfit and Oliver Hahn for dropping by. I'm sure they are all having a good old time wherever they're at. Did you guys get off on that? That's fun. I figured we'd have some of those. I'm all right with that. They probably think I'm a rookie, though. They were going to somehow get some bullshit on my stream. I don't know. Anyway. You could tell it was the same person because they must have been probably on their phones, I guess, or whatever, hanging out in the same room. I wonder, yeah, I guess it could just be some fucking Trump chuds. I wonder if, I'm just curious as to if it was any of the idiots from the White House chat. See, I would like to have, I really rather have like, and I will get set up in that way, have a phone number where folks can just call in and it'd be a lot less mess around for me, but it would be fun. We could probably get all kinds of fucking crazy loons wanting to try and you guys, I mean, what is there like? There was like what, 3 of them motherfuckers, and together they couldn't get their shit together enough to make TV look silly or make me uncomfortable or whatever it was. Try and make me look silly. Fred, what's up, brother? Fred says the suspected Brown U and MIT shooter found dead in with his car. Ah, wow. Wait a minute. The suspected Brown U and MIT shooter was found dead in his car with his car. Not with Fred. Clear me up a little bit, brother. Did he have like the MIT professor's car, or they found him dead in his own, the shooter dead in his own car? I guess we would have probably heard if his vehicle had been stolen. Yeah. Well, at least at least we know he's not out there, right? It sucks. You've been nice to get justice for these folks, but that's done. Thanks, Fred. I appreciate you letting us know what's going on, getting us up to date on that. James, what's up, brother? Yeah, right. Fucking James never misses a beat. Not for a fucking second. I have never, ever, once for one fucking second seen James off his game. Oh, the car he had rented was found earlier in a storage facility. Now they are reporting he was in the same unit dead. Okay. Wow, so he had rented a car. So and it must have been his storage unit as well, or the storage unit was probably registered in his name. Are you sure? I just had a couple people in. Try it again, Nels. Yeah, I just clicked it. It seems to be working, brother. Darlene says they're jealous. They're not famous like you. I'm a legend in my own mind. Man, I apologize, Nels. That'd be cool to. You and I have yapped on the phone in the past. It'd be cool to get you up here, brother. I don't know. I've only joined other folks' StreamYards a few times, but it was always from my PC. Try the pinned one. Yeah, that one at the bottom was some sort of fucking advertisement thing or something. I'm gonna keep doing these StreamYards. I would like to stream and do the StreamYards far more often than I do. You guys know I yap about that every fucking time I get up here, but I'm happy. We're getting them out there a little bit more. Yeah, no worries, brother. Maybe we can do it again tomorrow night because I'm probably going to be signing. I've already been at this for almost 2 hours, so I'm probably going to be signing off before too long anyway. I don't want you to miss that vodka run, damn it. Yeah, maybe I'll just we'll do a StreamYard again tomorrow night. Maybe Oliver and Wilma Dickfit will come back and try again. Maybe they'll have something more besides giggles. I appreciate you though, Niles. You know I do, brother. And I'd love to yap with you. We'll get all set up for tomorrow night and fucking do a little Epstein files release party, right? I need to pull some fucking dabs here too pretty soon. I haven't smoked any dope today. All right, brother. Be safe. Laura says the brown MIT shooter has been found dead. Yeah, we just now heard that, sister. Thank you. And cheers to you. Yeah, Fred just got us up to date because I was reading through a story on the Daily Beast from the Daily Beast and saying something about a warrant had been issued, but they didn't give the guy's name in the article. And maybe they still aren't releasing his name. Probably not, or I would assume Fred probably would have posted it. Well, I'm damn glad that they got it. They found him. I wonder how long he's been dead for, though. Like, they didn't fucking. Also sucks. You gotta, because there may not be any answers as to why. Not that there's a good reason, right, for doing what he did, but certainly it can help knowing why somebody did something, It's really odd though that maybe there was only a single target at Brown University, and they're just it doesn't seem likely that would be the case, because why would you how could you possibly shoot a dozen people only trying for one? I don't know, but and then to murder this professor at a completely different university. Oh, did they? Is there another fucking boat sunk, James? Yeah. Oh, I think I did see that. Yeah, I seen something that like the ICE raids have ramped up somewhere again. I can't remember where it was, but who knows? It could be a really fucking crazy 24 hours. The next 24 hours could be absolutely fucking insane, right? I mean, there is nothing beyond Trump. Trump is not above doing anything, right? To whatever. I don't know what his reasons are. I mean, unless he really thinks he's going to go to prison for sexual assault. I mean, maybe he should, but we can see that America has to get their shit together. I know that. I don't know about you guys, but I've paid my debt to society whenever that was necessary, and I'm fine with it. Thankfully, and you guys, nothing, nowhere's near even close in the same universe as the crimes these fucks like Trump have committed. So oh my God, James, that was fucking hilarious, wasn't it, dude? I was in tears last night on the stream after he fucking signed off. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, fuckers. Fucking American libs. Fuck all you guys, man. I mean, that's exactly what was going just right through that teleprompter in his fucking shriveled up little fucking brain, right? What? James, it's the first fucking Trump speech I think, how much of his garbage I have. I earned that one, dude. We all did. I mean, it's not that we want to see our president fucking It's insane. It's a lot of insanity going on there, but all the fucking hundreds of hours of shit that I fucking streamed of him, brother. I that was the first one I've enjoyed, and it was good. I mean, it sucks that, I'm getting a fucking chubby from our fucking president showing his fucking rapid mental decline, but let's get his ass the fuck out of there. Whatever, like I said, I told Mac the other day, I'm like, put a camera and mic on him every goddamn, or he should do a national address every week. That's what I said. Yeah. Merry Christmas. Don't forget to buy my fucking meme coin, you useless fucking Americans. If you're poor, you're no good to him because you probably don't have money to send to him. If you have your head on your shoulders and your shit together, you're probably no use to him because you're probably not going to fall for his bullshit and send money to him. It's a whole lot of craziness. And it's only going to get crazier until the fat lady sings. It's just, I'm going to enjoy these moments while I can be, and then try and keep my fucking shit together because it's going to get very depressing. It's going to get hopefully the political violence, everybody's had enough of that. Let's just hope so, I mean, no one agrees with what happened. No one thinks what happened to Charlie Kirk was a good thing. I don't want to be a dick and sit there and go on for 5 minutes about what a terrible, lousy individual he was, because he was, but he didn't deserve to get his head blown off. And so let's hope the political violence is done, because let's hope MAGA is just as exhausted with all this bullshit now as we are, even though I don't have any fucks to give. No love lost for anybody that could possibly be sitting there supporting Trump at this point, right? It's you don't love America, you don't understand what America is. You don't give a fuck, fly a fuck about your fellow human, no matter who they are. So, but let's just hope that they're exhausted, as I am anyways, with the shit, like ready to get it, Don't take me wrong, TV isn't resting until this shit's done. So, but it's exhausting. Fred says the Trump meme coin is tanking, which is more good news. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter. The bastard's got plenty of money for however many days of life he has left. So, I will build archers, James, and ballistas and catapults too. That motherfucker wants to be a pirate and a Viking. How about some trebuchets? Can you build some of those? Oh my God. Maybe a Trojan horse. Oh God. You guys, you fucking Trumpers are clowns. You know that? Oh my God. Thank God that nut. I don't know what to say. How do you fucking support this piece of fucking clown shit? How? I don't want to know. I don't care. Let's not share the information on how people become completely fucking brainwashed or engaged, part of this mass hysteria. Holy balls. Jesus. Oh yeah, Darlene's. It's probably Han Solo jam night, ain't it? All right, sister. Yeah, maybe I'll see you over there for a minute. I'll probably drop by and say hi at least. Yeah, I am getting ready to fuck off. I appreciate you guys though. Darlene and James and Mac and Steph was here. Fred was here. Laura. Nels. A Bear. Ted was here. Ted, we're wishing you get better soon. If whoever I missed, I apologize. You know I love you. Appreciate you. Oliver, Wilma Dickfit, and I don't know, some dumbass with the last name Colson. Anyways, thanks to you three too, or you three also for popping into the StreamYard link. Nelson, if you still got your ears on, brother, we're gonna do this tomorrow night, so we'll get you. Love to have you out. We'll just sit and fucking yap. We'll just maybe we'll do the multi fucking window thing. Whoever fucking pops in, we'll get them up there like at fucking Scum TV's stream. All right, you guys. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate you. I'll see you soon. I'm gonna get shit cleaned up here. Maybe I'll see you in another chat. All right. Peace and love. TV2 out.